Zara, has the first group arrived there yet?
No, Colette, not yet. We're told by the Department of Children that it will be later this afternoon or early into the evening before the first group arrives here. What we have seen coming in and out of the gates here this morning are catering trucks, so preparations very much continuing to accommodate those fleeing that conflict zone. The Irish Refugee Council among those, Colette, saying that this is just not an ideal situation. We have seen temporary camps like this one set up in other European countries, including the likes of the Polish border, but the difference being, I suppose, in a lot of those places there's a more efficient system in that people come into the camps and they're bussed out of them quite quickly into more suitable accommodation. The Irish Refugee Council raising concerns about how long people will be expected to stay here. The Department of Children saying it will be just up to a week, but it's not clear exactly, Colette, where exactly people will be brought to. Let's take a listen to what the Irish Refugee Council had to say this morning.
While there is the intention that it would only be ever for a week and that somebody would move on to longer term accommodation, there is the risk, and I suppose it's more than a risk, the reality that there may not simply be accommodation for somebody to move on to. This brings with it a whole range of new challenges and issues that I think that the Irish government and the NGO sector as well have not encountered before, in that we're working with people and supporting people in a refugee camp style situation on a military base. So this will bring a whole new range of problems.
Well, Colette, a spokesperson for the Department of Children in a statement this morning saying that those preparations were being finalised this morning for the opening of this tented facility. They go on to reiterate that those coming will be here on a short-term basis until alternative accommodation is available, and they say that they'll be brought onto the processing centre at City West. Now, we know that it's expected that there will be an additional what's called a transit hub, the same as City West, due to be opened over the coming weeks, but the details of that have yet to be published.
Zara, thank you very much for that.